Have you heard from someone about the Monty Hall Paradox? Or ever watched it on somewhere? Every paradox makes us blow our minds. So the Monty Hall Paradox is also like that. Get started to answer the question in the title. What is the Monty Hall Paradox? Before we discuss what is the Monty Hall Paradox, let's together find out the story behind it. The Monty Hall Paradox is named for its similarity to the Let's Make a Deal television game show hosted by Monty Hall. He is one of 3 game show hosts, along with Alex Trebek and Howie Mandel, on both Hollywood's and Canada's Walks of Fame. In the Paradox, you are on a game show, being asked to choose between 3 doors. Behind each door, there is either a car or a goat. You choose a door. The host, Monty Hall, picks one of the other doors, which he knows has a goat behind it, and opens it, showing you the goat. You know, by the rules of the game, that Monty will always reveal a goat. Monty then asks whether you would like to switch your choice of door to the other remaining door. Assuming you prefer having a car more than having a goat, do you choose to switch or not to switch? Definition: the Monty Hall Paradox is a famous, seemingly paradoxical problem in conditional probability and reasoning using Bayes' theorem. Information affects your decision that at first glance seems as though it shouldn't. Expand. Almost everyone stays. They figure that since the car was placed behind one of the 3 doors at random and door 3 has been eliminated, there is now a 50-50 chance each that the car will be behind door 1 or door 2. Though there's no harm in switching, they think there's no benefit either, so they stick with their first choice out of inertia, pride, or anticipation that their regret after an unlucky switch would be more intense than their delight after a lucky one. Famous. The Monty Hall Paradox became famous in 1990 when it was presented in the Ask Marilyn column in Parade, a magazine inserted in the Sunday edition of hundreds of American newspapers. The columnist was Marilyn Vos Savant, known at the time as the world's smartest woman because of her entry in the Guinness Book of World Records for the highest score on an intelligence test. Vos Savant wrote that you should switch. The odds of the car being behind door 2 are 2 in 3, compared with 1 in 3 for door 1. The column drew 10,000 letters, 1,000 of them from PhDs, mainly in mathematics and statistics, most of whom said she was wrong. Here are some examples. You blew it, and you blew it big. Since you seem to have difficulty grasping the basic principle at work here, I'll explain. After the host reveals a goat, you now have a 1 in 2 chance of being correct. Whether you change your selection or not, the odds are the same. There is enough mathematical illiteracy in this country, and we don't need the world's highest IQ propagating more. Shame. Scott Smith, PhD, University of Florida. I am sure you will receive many letters on this topic from high school and college students. Perhaps you should keep a few addresses for help with future columns. W. Robert Smith, PhD, Georgia State University. Maybe women look at math problems differently than men. Don Edwards, Sun River, Oregon. Among the objectors was Paul Erdos, 1913 to 1996, the renowned mathematician who was so prolific that many academics boast of their Erdos number, the length of the shortest chain of co-authorships linking them to the great theoretician. But the mansplaining mathematicians were wrong, and the world's smartest woman was right. You should switch. If you do not switch, you have the expected 1/3 chance of winning the car, since no matter whether you initially pick the correct door, Monty will show you a door with a goat. But after Monty has eliminated one of the doors for you, you obviously do not improve your chances of winning to better than 1/3 by sticking with your original choice. If you now switch doors, however, there is a 2/3 chance you will win the car. Counterintuitive though it seems. Winning rate. Suppose your strategy is stay. Left the car is behind door 1, you win. It doesn't matter which of the other doors Monty opened, because you're not switching to either. If the car is behind door 2, you lose. If the car is behind door 3, you lose. So the odds of winning with the stay strategy are 1 in 3. Now, suppose your strategy is switch, right column. If the car is behind door 1, you lose. If the car is behind door 2, Monty would have opened door 3, so you would switch to door 2 and win. If the car is behind door 3, he would have opened door 2, so you would switch to door 3 and win. The odds of winning with the switch strategy are 2 in 3, double the odds of staying. That's it. We already get an answer to the question, what is the Monty Hall Paradox? If you have any questions or suggest some topic, please leave a comment. We read all the comments of your guys. Thank you for watching until now. Like, subscribe, and turn the bell button to get notices when we release new videos. Goodbye.